So I wanted to make a video talking about Sonic's future because we have gotten some information that is pretty interesting. And as you guys know, interesting stuff coming out of Sonic's 30th anniversary is few and far between. Like, we have gotten Sonic Central and I felt like it served the job that it needed to serve, but now I think it's time again. Time for more news about future projects. Like, what's going on with Sonic Origins? Why haven't they announced it yet? It's supposed to be coming out before the second movie, which releases in April. So this is right around the time period in which we should be getting a trailer for this game. But have no fear. I have a pretty big game theory of sorts for when we will get announcements for Origins. And even better, Sonic Frontiers. Because we have gotten some information that could be leading to an announcement a lot sooner than anyone anticipated. You see, at first, I believed that we would get an announcement or trailer for Sonic Frontiers sometime in March 2022, but I think that might actually be wrong. Now, before I continue, what I'm about to talk about is speculation. It is not confirmed. But I still think you guys should listen to what I have to say because I feel like I can make a pretty good case. So as many of you guys know, it was recently discovered that Sega has trademarked a new Sonic game. The trademark is Sonic Frontiers. This appears to be the final title for Sonic Rangers, which is a leak that we have known about for the past year. And you know, I don't mind the title, it's pretty good. It just sucks that I got used to the name Sonic Rangers, but over time I know the name Frontiers will grow on me. But there is something that nobody is looking into with this leak, and I think it says a lot about the current state of the game. So I don't know if many of you remember this, but there was once a leak not too long ago about Sonic Frontiers. Basically, the leaker said that the game would be called Sonic Frontiers and not Sonic Rangers. Mind you, this post came out before Sega trademarked the name Sonic Frontiers, so automatically this guy gets a tad bit more credibility. But then again, the name was floating around at the time, so it could have been anything. But something about this leak is that he mentioned that he was going to give us unblurred screenshots of the game to prove that he wasn't lying. But unfortunately, it never happened. We never got the screenshots. However, there is still the question of why he said Sonic Frontiers. Why that specific title that just happened to get trademarked by Sega a month later? Now hear me out, and put on your tinfoil hats for just a second. If you guys remember, at Sonic Central they said that they would have more announcements by the end of the year. And as of right now, it's the end of the year, and Sonic Frontiers has just gotten trademarked. Now, my theory is that we're going to get something Sonic Frontiers related before the year ends. And on top of that, it seems that if someone like this random guy can get unblurred screenshots, the game might be late enough in development for an announcement. So it would make sense, considering the progress of the project, to announce or show off something related to this game before the year ends. It could be at another Sonic Central or Game Awards, I don't really know. Now again, this is not confirmed. Do not take this as fact. I could be completely wrong. But I do think that this should be considered, especially because they said we were getting more information later on in the year, alongside the game being trademarked. My prediction is that at the very least, we will get a Sonic Origins trailer at Sonic Central or the Game Awards. It would be weird to have a Sonic announcement at the Game Awards, but I'm not completely against it. If they're going to show off Sonic Frontiers, it could be gameplay, but really, I think they might just give us a CGI trailer that actually gives us substantial information. And honestly, if the game is in late enough development for an announcement, I consider that a good sign. As for the release date, it could be any time next year. I predict September to November because it just makes the most sense. I don't think they're going to release it too close to the movie because that would kind of cut off the sales for Sonic Origins. So around September to November, it would be a sweet spot because we wouldn't have a Sonic game in a long while and it can get those nice Christmas sales. It just kind of makes sense, you know what I'm saying? And with that being said, I am a bit more optimistic about this game than I was in my previous discussion video. So that's why I kinda wanted to update my thoughts about the game alongside some concerns I have. So first of all, again, I do love the concept of an open world Sonic game. My two favorite genres in gaming are open world games and platformers. So it's safe to say that I'm pretty excited to see what this game has to offer. My two favorite Sonic games are Sonic Adventure and Sonic Unleashed. And something that you know about those games is that they have the most open world elements out of any Sonic game. Sure, there is Sonic 06, but that game is a little unpolished to say the least. And from my favorite game, Sonic Unleashed, I just love the detail in the world that you are playing in. It felt like Sonic was built in a world like Skyrim or Far Cry, and I found that to be awesome. But there are some issues with Sonic Unleashed, such as the restrictive hub worlds, the frame rate, and the metal collecting. These were things that kinda fell short in Sonic Unleashed. Except now with Sonic Frontiers, the game is built with the intention of being an open world game. It felt like Sonic Unleashed was being made with open world just being a sub-genre, not really expanding too much on the formula and just staying focused on Sonic being a linear platformer. And for Sonic Frontiers, if they can get the world and the level of detail that Sonic Unleashed had, this game could easily top Sonic Unleashed for me. Sonic Unleashed and Sonic Adventure had ideas that had so much untapped potential for so long, and bringing in that potential could be legendary. Like, I love these games so much, but we haven't even scratched the surface. There is so much we can do with Sonic in a lively world. It's sad that we have gone this long without doing anything with it, man. But there are some things I feel Sonic Frontiers is going to need to be successful. And as a longtime open world gamer myself, I take these things very seriously, and I also know what makes a bad open world game. So for Sonic Frontiers, there is one massive issue with Sonic being in an open world. It's the fact that Sonic is faster than any open world character ever. So getting to the other end of the map would be extremely easy. And you can't just slow Sonic down because that's just not fun. You want to go fast with Sonic. It's literally Sonic the Hedgehog. So what I propose is that there is a huge map, but Sonic's speed is not lowered. Instead, I want something to do on every single part of the map. I want there to be some kind of event at every inch of every area. And with those events, I want there to be some kind of incentive like new gear or experience points. The reason why is because if there's things to do everywhere around the map, you won't want to go to the end of the map because you would miss out on all the loot and EXP. The trick is to distract the player with something fun and interesting so they don't speed to the end of the map. Most players would much rather do the fun, rewarding activities than speeding to the other end of the map with nothing gained. Then at that point, the map begins to feel ginormous, despite not being as big as we think it is. It's what Bowser's Fury did. On surface level, this map is pretty tiny for open world standards, but since there is something to do on literally every part of the map begins to feel a lot bigger than it actually is. Now, something else that Bowser's Fury did is it closed off the pathways to the other sections of the map. This incentivized you even more to go explore the part of the map that you have access to. If Sonic Frontiers did this, I wouldn't be upset. In some cases, the game might even be better from this. I feel that the whole Bowser's Fury formula would work very well with Sonic, and I truly do hope they go down that route. Because while Bowser's Fury was short, it had you doing a lot more things than most 60-hour open world games, which is the objective of Sonic. I don't want a 60-hour open world Sonic game, that's just lame. I want a Sonic game that is short to medium length of playtime with hundreds of hours of replayability. I know that some people are yelling for a 12 or 20 hour Sonic game, but we really don't need that. A 12 to 20 hour Sonic game is bound to have some artificial stretching, and on top of that, we are leaving out one big reason. Sonic is built on replayability. It's based on your ability to replay a stage and get a perfect run. You cannot get a perfect run from playing a boosting level for the very first time from a Sonic game. That's because you have to learn the level, you have to know what obstacles react to, what enemies to avoid. Sonic is very arcadey, which is why a 2 to 3 hour game like Sonic Generations is actually more like a 8 to 12 hour Sonic game. The majority of length of a Sonic game comes from replaying the levels. If you like Sonic Generations, you're going to continuously replay the levels because that's what Sonic is all about. I mean, go ahead, ask yourself, how many times have you replayed the same Sonic level over and over again trying to get a perfect run? It's what Sonic was built on, it's normal. So Sonic Frontiers doesn't need to be crazily long, they just need to work on the replayability. If we could get a 5 to 8 hour Sonic game with tons of replayability, I'd be satisfied. I know that a lot of you would disagree with me, but go look at the best Sonic games. They really aren't that long, but the reasons why we have so many hours put into them is because of the replayability. I could legitimately beat Sonic Adventure under 6.5 hours, if even that. That's a very long Sonic game right there. But with everything said, I do like that Sonic Team is trying something new. The game could be complete garbage, but I appreciate that Sonic Team is making a genuine effort to give us something good, which could result in some fun games in the future. And if the game truly was made out of pure love and passion by Sonic Team, it could still fail because of there being an issue with the design of the game. Obviously, there is no way to tell if this game is going to be good as of right now because we just don't know anything yet. Like, I feel that we need to worry about whether they can structure an open world game more than it being polished and not glitchy. They proved with Lost World and Forces that those things are the least of our worries. But honestly, the game doesn't need to be perfect or a masterpiece. If it can be good enough to be a pretty fun experience, I consider that a win. Especially because after Sonic Frontiers, they could take the fun design of the game and make a sequel that improves on literally everything. The way I see it is Sonic Frontiers doesn't have to be a masterpiece, but the sequel is the one they should really be shooting for the moon on. I feel that would be a really good reality for Sonic because he could go from good to outstanding over just 2 games. Of course, Sonic Frontiers being a masterpiece by itself would be ideal, but I'm just being realistic. Even the best of developers would struggle with a task like this. Taking a series into an entirely new direction with a new genre is really hard to get masterpiece level quality on the first try. Usually they need to make the first one before they can make a masterpiece, and I'm fine with that. Anyways, that's all I have to say. If you liked the video, leave a like, it helps the channel get out there to you guys, and I'd really appreciate it. Also, make sure to tune into my live stream on Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to be playing Sonic Adventure, talking to you guys. You guys can come talk to me. It's going to be a fun time. With that being said, I love you guys. Adios. My channel members are Rocco MK, Wisbon 60fps, Dusty Basket 786, Speeder Light, Snix, Minmeta, Saint, Sonic Hub, Thomas Winride, Chip Chop Chop, Scape, Virtuous Azon, Sonic Pip, Azure Sonic, Crash D00D, The Squeaker Nerd, Super Shags Boom, Sonic Extreme, and Super Saiyan Sonic. Thank you guys so much for being channel members. You guys went out of your way to help me, and I can't appreciate that enough. I know that these end screens can feel kind of tacked on, but trust me guys, I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much. Make sure to join Discord server. Love you guys. Adios.